Welcome to Just Listen and a review of excellent Vanessa Fernandez album Use Me. People are usually skeptical when faced with an album of Western music that is sang in English by a female singer of Far East origins. We've all heard too many of such unsuccessful experiments. Sometimes they are outright laughable at their failed attempt to sound authentic. Not here. This is something else. This is a groovy, fat-sounding, funky delight of an album. Vanessa Fernandez is a Singaporean singer with charismatic voice color. She can sound rough and she can sound tender. And she knows how to control her voice to hit exact tone for the feeling she's trying to portray in her performance. There are slight changes in her voice from one song to another, so that these cameo voice shifts bring songs much more to life than it usually is the case with female singers. Vanessa Fernandez is backed up by a great band of seasoned studio musicians that give her firm foundation while singing everlasting songs by Curtis Mayfield, Bill Withers, Tony Joe White, Isaac Hayes, Al Green and Marvin Gaye. Just when you see that the bassist Leland Sklar is listed on Discogs as being credited on 971 albums, that the guitarist Tim Pierce has recorded on 855 albums, that keyboardist Jim Cox has been on 363 albums. Well, these guys can hold together any tune you throw at them with their eyes closed. This experience is evident throughout the album, as the instrumentation surrounding Vanessa Fernandez is rock solid, confident, and delightfully open sounding.
Of the times I used to rip and run, shooting my guns out for fun. As time passed by, I changed my point.
Vanessa Fernandez's album Use Me has been issued on Groove Note Records, an audiophile label known for immaculate sound quality of their recordings. When you add that to the excellent musical experience Vanessa Fernandez brings along with a stellar band made up of top Los Angeles session players, the result is an album that will last a long time. One of the tracks is That Loving Feeling by Tony Joe White. The atmosphere created here is so visceral, it is just a stunning piece of music. Every time I listen to this track, it's a very strong emotional pull. Slow and syrupy, honey-like texture of the background music and Vanessa Fernandez's voice that floats above it all.
The nearness of you surrounded me. Seems that I can almost touch your soul.
All instrumentation on the album is acoustical only. Vanessa Fernandez's voice was recorded without any compression or limiting, resulting in exceptional dynamics. Mastered by legendary Bernie Grundman, Use Me is a showcase how well a recording can be made even today when the right decisions are made with sound quality on mind. Tim Pierce's guitar sets the tone at the start of Al Green's Simply Beautiful. It's a simple backing by guitar and percussion that allows Vanessa Fernandez to fill the space with her soulful interpretation of this timeless classic.
If I gave you my love, I'd tell you what I do.
In her native Singapore, Vanessa Fernandez is well known as a radio personality, as she hosts a regular music show. Two fantastic tracks are right in the middle of the album. The title track Use Me is a groovy version of Bill Withers' song, a rhythmic and vocal delight that begs for volume to be raised. In a lot of its appearance, this version stays close to the original in the rhythm and pace. Even Vanessa Fernandez's voice doesn't wander far from the way Bill Withers recorded the original. Still, her vulnerable voice brings new dimension to the composition.
Well, my friends feel it their appointed duty. I keep trying to tell me.
The way Vanessa Fernandez sings I Love You More Than You'll Ever Know is heartbreaking. The slow moving melody is enriched by Stanley Barron's harmonica, but Vanessa Fernandez's voice dominates. She sings with full heart and sounds so honest in portraying emotion, it's a delight to discover minute details in her phrasing with repeated listens.
Is that any way for a girl to carry on? Do you think I want my loved one gone? Said I love you.
Curtis Mayfield's Here But I'm Gone has snappy percussion line and deep groovy pumping bass rhythm. Vanessa Fernandez sings straightforward, almost in talking manner, until she raises her voice, and singing from top of her lungs gets louder and louder, just as backing music grows louder as well, until they reach the top. A tasty acoustic guitar solo connects to the second vocal part. Drums are especially well recorded on this track. Leland Clark's bass is traveling very low and fills the room with its thumping sound. Album Use Me is Vanessa Fernandez's debut recording from 2014. Later she issued 2 more albums, also worth your time. A link to SONGWHIP in the description below lets you choose your preferred streaming service for this excellent album, Use Me by Vanessa Fernandez. Thank you for watching.